Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing. Sorry, my hair is just like literally crazy. And subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So today, we're going to try something new. My friend, the Eagle fan who's here, whose team just got beat by the Giants, wants to have some smoked cheese. She said, "Have you ever smoked cheese before?" And I said, "No, I haven't." So we went to Restaurant Depot and we got some blocks of cheese. Look at that. Mozzarella, Gouda, cheddar, and this one right here, oh my goodness, this is actually ghost pepper cheese. Not just pepper jack, this is ghost pepper. I'm hoping this is like hot as hell. So I'm trying to do some research on this to figure out how to do it, because I was like, the cheese is going to melt. So I saw this guy who did something different. He took the cheese first and he put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes to get it kind of, firm. Because you don't want it to melt, because if it starts melting, it's going to get greasy. Now the smoker I have is actually a propane smoker, which is great because it's got a thermostat on it. So I'm literally just barely keeping the flame on it to keep it warm enough. And I'm going to take oak charcoal and apple chunks, and I'm going to have that smoke. So what you really want this to be a smoke to go in there to get the flavor, but not hot enough to cook it. So we're going to try that. And since this is my first time doing this, I don't want to take, 7 pounds of Gouda cheese and find out this isn't good. So I'm going to take, and I'm just going to do a couple of big chunks. I'll do like 2 of each of these, and we'll try and smoke that, because it only needs smoke for about 2 to 3 hours. So it's not a real long process. If it works well, I can easily do some more. It's not like pulled pork. So I'm going to get started doing that. Put this in the freezer, and then we're going to have some fun. All right, so I've got some blocks of cheese. These are probably about 1.5 pounds or so here. So I've got the mozzarella, I've got the ghost pepper jack, I got cheddar, and I got Gouda. So I'm gonna go put these in the freezer for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna get the smoker ready, and I'm also gonna be getting some ice. It's gonna sound crazy, but we're gonna see how this works. All right, so here's our smoker out here. Now I'm gonna show you guys what's kind of cool is I have this literally, it's a propane smoker, okay? I know a lot of you guys don't like propane, but here's what's cool. I have this barely on. Let me grab the camera here. I have it barely on. You see that little teeny flame in there? Which is just a little bit. It has a thermostat on it, which will help to regulate the heat, and it'll help to warm it up, okay? Which is good. Now here's what we've done. I don't have my regular mic on, so forgive me. I've got some small chips like this I've got soaking. I've got a couple of big chips and some oak charcoal in here. I'm going to use my hair dryer on steroids to get this going and smoke it. I've got the cheese in right now in the freezer for about 20 minutes, so that way it'll help to firm it up a little bit more. Inside, I've got the Eagle fan over there going to get me some ice. What we're going to do is, and you can see some of the smoke coming out of it, we're actually going to put ice in here, and this is going to be underneath of the cheese. Because these are kind of tight in here, I'm going to kind of bunch this up so some of the smoke will be able to circulate up around it. Now again, I've never done this before, so we're going to see how well this works. But I want to have space in here for the smoke to be able to go without it getting too hot. Let's just take that out. That one. And when she comes back with the ice, I'll put the ice in here. So what that'll do is it'll keep it cool, but it'll also allow the smoke to get in. At least that's the theory. Like I said, I've never done this before. And instead of doing the whole blocks, I'm doing a little bit at a time. All right, so you can see, what you can see here, I can feel the warmth coming through here right now. Okay? Feel the warmth on that. And with the ice in here, that'll help to keep it cool. And then the cheese will be up on the rack. So right now I've got the burner on here getting warm, and then in a few minutes I'll go ahead and start the smoking process. We'll see how this works. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll see. Hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Okay, so, here's the deal. Eagles suck. Eagles suck. They lost to the Giants. They should have lost the last time to the Giants. They got their butts beat. Carson Wentz, they did not convert a single third down. But be that as it may, that's not the real point of this video. Because I want you to understand something, Philly 500, okay? You are a punk ass. You had a bet between Michael Anthony and you. So now that you put this belt to Cop Pizzle, karma came and bit you in the ass. That's why you lost, because you're not a man of your word. You're not a man of your word. And see, I've been there for you, helping you and your channel. What you should do, Philly, what you should do is you should be a grown-ass man and admit, I wasn't supposed to bet that belt. Now, again, it's Michael's belt. He's cool with it. He's cool with it. But when I play you, that belt is supposed to be between you guys. So if the Cowboys win, how are you going to pay off that bet? If the belt is now with Cop Pizzle. Because he doesn't get, you don't get another opportunity to get it back from Philly 500. I mean, from Cop Pizzle. Do you? Do you? So if the Cowboys beat you, that belt's supposed to go back to Michael. So how is it that you're going to make this right, Philly? How are you going to be a grown-ass man? I tell you how. Because you should have lost the last time to the Giants. First thing you need to do is you need to bend the knee to Cop Pizzle. That's right. You need to bend the knee to Cop Pizzle. That's the first thing you need to do. And then you got to say, you know what, dude? I'm sorry, but that thing wasn't mine to bet. It wasn't. I had no right to put it up. So what I'm going to do, Philly, do Cop Pizzle, to make it right to Cop Pizzle and make it right to me. But I don't think you're a man enough to do this. I think you're actually a little bit of a punk. But what you should do, Philly, is, since you should have had to shave your head the last time that you played the Giants, you should have shaved your head. What you need to do to make this right is you need to shave your damn head. You do that, I'm okay with you. Shave your head. 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 Shave your head, Philly. Shave your head. Shave your head. Shave your head. That's right. That's right. And I can guarantee you, I'm going to get all my Cowboy faithful. Listen, Cowboy fans, I need your help. I need you to troll the hell out of Philly 500 till he mans up and shaves his head. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. You used to be cool with me. This is the only way you can make it right with me, Philly. This is the only way, because you know you were wrong. And karma, brother, karma came after you, brother. Karma came after you, Philly. That's right. You would have won that game. But instead, the football god said, you're not honorable. You're a cockroach. A man that's not worth his word is a cockroach. And now, Philly, you're a cockroach. And you better shave your head. Shave your head. Shave your head, Philly. Shave your head. Carson Wentz sucks. Carson Wentz, you couldn't even get a first down. Oh, you couldn't convert a single third down. I don't want to hear this stuff about Carson Wentz is special. Man, he's a bum. He's a bum. Your team, I don't want to hear any excuses, Philly. I don't want to hear a single excuse for it. Your team is the healthiest team in the division right now. I'm on my fourth-string quarterback. You got Carson Wentz, who hasn't missed a game. Ain't missed a game. You got Jalen Reagor, your high draft pick. Remember? Remember, you didn't want Justin Jefferson because he's ass. He's ass. You didn't want that guy. Too bad you didn't get him. And, of course, we stole CeeDee Lamb out from under you. Didn't we? Didn't we? You had your whole team. your whole team going against Jason Garrett, Danny Dollar Store, and the Giants, and you lost coming off of a bye week. You got no excuses, man. Your team sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It stinks. And you got no place to go, dog. No place. Because we laughing at you. I know my team is bad, Philly. I understand my team is bad. But you know what? We ain't playing with the first string quarterback. And at least when my first string quarterback was playing, he was throwing like 450 yards a game. How many games does it take your quarterback to get to 450? It's a joke. He's garbage. He's trash. He's a bum. And you know it, Philly. You know it. I know it. The world knows it. And I'm going to enjoy this week listening to the talking heads because they don't have the Dallas Cowboys to talk about this week. Oh, no. The Cowboys, hey, we didn't lose this week, so we doing pretty good. They got Carson Wentz, and he going to be in the sights. They're going to be calling for his head. You're going to be calling for your coach's head. You're going to be calling for Howie Roseman because your team, which stinks, Philly, that team that was healthy against the Giants, your frontline players that couldn't beat the Giants with Danny Dollar Store, your team, $263 million of cap next year. You guys are so over the cap, it's not even funny. Your team has the worst cap situation in the NFL, and you got a bunch of guys that can't play. Philly, you owe me, buddy. You owe me. Shave your head. Dude, at this point, I'm kind of hoping that you end up winning the division at 4-1. And 11. 4-5. 4-1 and 11. That's it. Is it? Whatever it is. I hope you don't have more than 4 wins and you win the division and have the 19th pick in the draft because you'll still suck next year. Your team is going down for real, dog. They suck. They stink. They're terrible. They're a disgrace. And you can't say jack about it because you know, Philly, you know your team is garbage. Garbage. And you owe me, buddy. You owe me. Well, thank you very much because this is the best I've felt in quite a few days. Peace. All right, so I've got my smoker warming up, and this is my fire starter. Here, you see the piece on there is getting a little bit worn out, but this thing is great because literally it's going to get this stuff going and smoking. I've got my bag of ice. I got my ice, baby. So I'm going to put some ice in the trays while we're getting this hot, and it's been a little bit of time before the cheese has been in the freezer. Now again, I've never done this before. Truth in advertising. Isn't that cool? All right, I got some ice to put up underneath of it. We're going to let that get really good and going. And this is really what we want is we don't want a lot of heat. What we actually want is the smoke. So we're gonna get the charcoal in here, get that nice and fire hot, and just let it simmer. And then we end up putting the other wood chips on top of it because they're wet. They'll simmer and have that wood flavor in it. Hopefully. Hopefully. Look at that. You saw how quickly this thing is like magic. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to get this going real good. We're going to put it in the smoker, let that start smoking, and then we're going to put the cheese in up at the top. And we're going to smoke it for, they said, 2 to 3 hours. Now, the softer the cheese is, the less time you want to spend smoking it because it'll basically melt it all. So it doesn't need a whole lot of time to get that smoked taste. Now, what we're going to do is, like I said, I've never done this before. So we're going to take some cheese and put some slices of it not smoked versus with it smoked and see if we can taste the difference. And if it works well, we'll end up doing the whole blocks. We'll do all the blocks. Look at that. Just about ready here. Look at that. Fire! My inner pyromaniac is coming out. All right. Okay. We don't really want the flames, but we want the smoke. So we'll put a couple of these on there. Kind of help. There we go. See that smoke coming off of it? That's what we want. So let's put this inside the smoker. See that? All right. Now let's get the cheese. Oh yeah, the cheese is a little bit firmer. Set that right on top of it. All right, you can see the smoke in there. And hopefully, I've got it way up, okay, because you want the smoke to be as low as possible. And I don't have in the drip pan in the bottom of there. I just want that smoke just to be burning down here without getting hot. I just want that smoke to rise up. Now, the good thing, at least about this smoker, I'm hoping, because I've got the back vent on so that way it can exit, is that smoke just kind of goes up and percolates with it. And with it being all the way down here on the bottom, it's not direct heat on the cheese. And the ice and stuff underneath of it should actually help keep it a little bit cool. At least that's the theory. Now, the good thing is those coals and things should be able to burn for probably about a good hour before I need to just add some more. So what I'll do is take some more charcoal and hit it and put a couple more pieces of wood chips on it. And hopefully it's going to be good. Okay, so it's been actually about 2.5 hours, I think. And I've actually got to put some more wood chips in here. You can see the cheese has gotten a little bit sweaty there and kind of getting a little bit of a crust on them. And we're gonna finish letting it smoke about another half hour or so. That'll be 3 hours in, and take it out. Now, my man Jet, who knows everything, Jet says what you really want to do is you don't want to eat it right away. What you really want to do is you want to wrap it up and like wait like a week or two. The longer the better. Seal it up like in a vacuum sealer bag so that way it won't mold. But it'll allow the smoke to penetrate inside of it, because if you eat it now, what's going to happen is you're going to taste the smoke on the outside, but you're not going to get it all the way through. So we might take a little slice off of this. Oops, it's getting to rain. Take a little slice off of this just to see what it tastes like and compare it. But then we'll go ahead and just let it rest for a good week before we really start eating it. And you can see it's beginning to rain. You see it's gotten kind of dark out here, and it's actually started raining. But you can see we still have the smoke. Now, the mozzarella did get a little soft, and you can see it got a little bit greasy, but you can see the smoke right in there. That actually looks pretty good. The mozzarella is just about done, and we're gonna try it. So, what I'm learning this now. I've got the ice up underneath of it that you need to kind of replenish it, so that way it still keeps it cool, but you want to keep that smoke. And let's check our wood and make sure we. Yeah, oh yeah, we still got good smoke in there. Let's put some more of these wet coals up on there. Give us a little more smoke here in the last bit, and then we'll go ahead and try it. So we've gotten our cheese. We actually just took it out. It's actually barely warm. You can see it's got the smoke color and stuff on it. I think I've got to use more ice because my mozzarella kind of, you can see it kind of got the lines and stuff on it. The softer cheeses cook faster or smoke faster than your harder ones. So let's see what one of them looks like. This is the pepper. Ooh, wow. The ghost pepper cheese. Okay, you can see the color in there. Wow, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna, here, you get the first piece.
Thank you.
Okay, the person who is an Eagle fan. How is it?
Good.
Okay.
Smoking!
Definitely tastes smoky. Wow. No. I did slice some, so we can see this is the color of non-smoked. And you can see how the color has gotten a little bit yellower in there. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's softer. Okay, so let's take a taste of the cheddar.
You don't have to wait a week for that.
Okay. And again, you can see the color. Allie. Let's try a taste of that. Oh yeah. Allie. Oh, you can, wow. That smoke is powerful on that. Okay. All right, let's try the mozzarella.
All right.
Okay. I'll let Allie take the first piece of mozzarella. We'll try some of that. And the last one we have is the Gouda. Smoked Gouda. Okay. Well, I say it. Oh yeah. That's real good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we definitely are gonna be doing more of this. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, we done made some smoked cheese. And we'll keep trying other stuff, but hopefully you enjoy this. See you soon.